Welcome to this SnapEd New York video presentation.
Hi everyone, and welcome to this recipe demonstration on barley and lentil soup. I have to say this is one of my favorite recipes because all food groups are represented in one dish. This recipe is a really great lunch option. Also, it's low in sodium and a great source of fiber. It contains about 9 grams of fiber per serving, which is really good. Also, you have to know that fiber helps us to promote digestion and also decrease the blood cholesterol levels. Fiber is good for our body, and this recipe has a lot of it. You have to know that everything you eat and drink matters, so start with the small changes, and this recipe is a great start. This recipe serves 8 people, 1 cup each. You are going to need the following ingredients: 3 medium carrots, small dice, 2 medium onions, small dice, 3 large garlic cloves, minced, 4 cups of fresh spinach, chopped, 3/4 cups of barley, 1 tablespoon of canola oil, 1 teaspoon of ground paprika, half a teaspoon of ground cayenne pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 6 cups of water, 4 cups of low-sodium chicken broth or vegetable broth, 1 cup of dried lentils, 14.5 ounces of canned diced tomatoes, no salt added, 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, and 1 tablespoon of oregano, which are optional. These are all the ingredients we are going to need. First, wash your hands to prevent the spread of germs into your food. In a strainer or a colander, rinse the barley with cold water. This will eliminate the excessive starches and prevent stiffness. Turn on the stove in medium-high heat. Now we are going to add the oil. Let it heat for a few minutes before adding the carrots and the onions. Once it's hot, we can add the carrots and the onions. We are going to cook the vegetables until they are slightly soft. Once the vegetables are soft, we are going to add the garlic, the black pepper, the cayenne, the paprika, and the salt. We are going to stir and mix everything together. Now we are going to add the barley. We are going to mix it very well. And we are going to let it cook for a few minutes. Now we are going to add our chicken broth. I have to say that the low-sodium vegetable or chicken broth is a good option, but you can cook or prepare your own vegetable if you wish. Either way is up to you. Now we are going to reduce to low heat. Once we have our vegetable or chicken broth in, we are going to cover with a lid. And we are going to let it cook for 15 minutes. Once it's starting to simmer, we are going to add the water. Now we are going to cover it. We are going to wash our lentils. Don't forget to wash your hands after you're done. Once our soup is boiling, we are going to add the lentils. And our tomatoes as well. Lentils are high in plant-based protein and a good source of iron. You may use any kind of beans. Chickpeas and beans are economical options as well. Now we are going to cover and simmer our soup for 30 minutes. In the meantime, we can wash our utensils and hands as well. Now we are going to add the spinach to the soup. Remember, the spinach is going to cook fast, so that's why we are doing it to the end. We are going to mix it really well. Now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of oregano. Remember, the oregano is optional, but it will give it more flavor. Now we are going to cook it for 5 more minutes. Our soup is done. Remember, salt is not necessary if you have the right mixture of spices and herbs. Remember to clean your area to avoid any kind of contamination. Once our soup is done, we are going to serve. We have the 1 cup serving. Pour it slowly. Okay. Now we are going to add the Parmesan cheese. You can use Parmesan, mozzarella, or feta cheese, but this will increase the sodium content of the soup. And remember, you are working with ready-to-eat food, so you should wear gloves. I'm going to add some toast, just for garnish purposes. And some parsley, if you wish to do it. This is optional for presentation. And now, you have your soup. This recipe has 3 components. You have your vegetables, the carrots, the garlic, the spinach, and the tomatoes. Your grains, the barley, and the protein, the lentils. You can add a piece of fruit for dessert, so you will have 4 groups, your 4 components. Remember, you can modify this recipe as you wish. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and remember, if you don't have barley or you don't like it, you can use another options as well, such as brown rice or quinoa. Everything you eat and drink matters. The right mixture can help you to stay healthy now and in the future. Thank you for watching.
It starts with just one small change, and we are here to help. Thank you for joining us today. We know the healthy choice isn't always the easiest choice, but small changes can make a big difference. Start today by getting involved with SNAP-Ed New York. The program is free for those who qualify or receive SNAP benefits. We want to help you save time, save money, and eat healthy. Learn how SNAP-Ed can make a difference in your life. For more information and to find your local program, visit snapedny.org. This material was funded by USDA's Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP. This institution is an equal opportunity provider.